What's up, everybody? Me. What's up, guys? Back at it again. I'm gonna work on some kind of busy stuff right now. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna work on a numbered seal. We're gonna design a simple, it's probably gonna be very simple, numbered seal for the Volume 9 Table Players deck, which is called the Silver Cross. So, let's get to it. So here's the tuck case. Here's the tuck case for the Silver Cross. Let me see here. Let me do one thing that'll probably make it easier. Yes. Oops. Let me see. And no, I'm not going to start talking about how much I hate Illustrator. But I hate Illustrator. Okay. So, everything that's this gray color, everything that you see that's gray is silver foil. And the different tuck cases are a white for standard, a dark kind of charcoal gray slate color for the limited, and a black and silver. A black and silver for the golden ticket. So what I'm going to do now is just design a seal for this, and what I'm going to do is I think we're going to go with some kind of side seal that goes on the side here. I need to check. I know that I've done a side seal before. I need to check to see what the size is so I don't have to pay for another. Let's see. Maybe I can't remember. It's not that one. Not that one. That's the Solstice. Nothing. Let me see. 1.75. Let's see how big that is. I have a feeling that's going to be too big. That's 0.5. Let's see. Let's make a new layer. I want inches. Document setup. Inches. Alright, let's go. Width is 0.5 times 1.75. That's gonna be perfect. I can already tell. Perfect. Let's move that to the top. Boom. Yes. That's gonna work just fine. Probably put it down here, like right here on the side. Okay. I don't think we need much. We just need the number, I think. And maybe volume 9, I don't know. I think the font that I'm using here is Futura. It looks like Futura to me, at least. EF. Why don't I have Futura? Futura is like a super normal font. That's lame. Well, let me see if it's something else. All right, we're gonna go 0, 0, 0. Let's put that right here. See if we can find this. I'm looking for a circle. Basically a perfect circle. 0. It's close. That might work. I know this is exciting. Why is my Creative Cloud not signed in? All right, we're logged in now. Futura. I have to spell it right first. There it is, Futura. I don't even guess it's Futura. All right, let's go. I'm just gonna choose one. This is lame. I'm sorry, this is ridiculous that I'm just sitting here looking at zeros. Trust me, it's annoying to me as well. Okay. That's what we're going with. So for the table players, we have, was it 300 gilded? Yep, 300. outline those letters. All right, we're going to cut that. We're going to make a new document. .25. $300. There's our variable data. We're going to make a line like so. Oh yes, we've gone to Lake Chile, Hawaii. We like that place. Let's cut that. Let's put on a new layer, call it variable data art. This will be the die line. Put that on the top. Die line lock. And then we're going to put on the art layer, table layers. All right, that's nice and simple. Okay, let me save that. It goes in King's Wild Table Players. Of course, I have too many files, too many folders, and I do not know alphabetical order. That is volume 9, Silver Cross. Silver Cross Gilded Seals. All right. Now we've got that. Just check who's trying to talk to me. All right, let's go to Photoshop. What we're going to do now is we're going to open up the Robin Hood jigsaw puzzle and work on it a little bit. Just show you where I'm at. I've got all the cards laid out like I want, but now I have to go back through and tediously make sure all the drop shadows on each card are in the correct location or in the correct layer. As you can see, like this one, for instance, this ace of clubs right here is on top of this six of clubs, but yet it's drop shadows. The six of clubs drop shadow is not. So I have to go and place those on there. So it's kind of lame. I gotta do it. So I'm gonna lock this layer. So basically I'm going to go start this corner right here. I'm going to select make sure I got my selection that I want. I'm going to click this and delete. I'm going to delete from those other. Now I've got that drop shadow on the right. Delete. Now those drop shadows in the correct level. Need to get this one. And this is just me boringly going to each card and doing the same thing. Making sure all is right. And I got a few little errors right here that I got to fix along the way. And some of this got off. Something happened here. It got off. See if that is salvageable. Something got really off right there. This is the one. I think this is the file that's messed up. I remember something happened with this. Let me see here. Let me go back. Open. Figure out what happened here. I'm thoroughly confused. I may not work on this right now because I don't want to sit here and look stupid trying to figure out what's going on. I could do the rest of it. Not worry about that just yet. What have I done? These jigsaw puzzles are seemingly simple, but they are nothing but complicated. Okay, now we're off a little bit. We're good for a bit, I guess. What's making it purple? I have no idea what's making. Oh, I know what's making it purple. All right, I'm fixing this right now. It's annoying me. So, why don't you guys ask me some questions? Let's do a little Q&A to make this horrifically monotonous task a little bit more bearable. Because I really feel like throwing my computer against the wall right now. Not really, but whatever. You ever dyed my hair? Yes, I have dyed my hair. Back in high school, I lost a bet and had to dye my hair blonde. That's the only time I've had to do that. Next question. For the Silver Cross, is it borderless deck design? Yes. But it's not like a casino borderless. It's got two stripes on the side, but then it goes off the top and the bottom. So, yes. Good questions. Continue. I made all kinds of mistakes on this file. What's the best daddy-daughter memory you have? I think with Claire and Scarlett, we went to a trip to Colorado that I love Colorado. We actually tried to move there before we moved to Tennessee, but it didn't work out. But we went to Colorado once, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. For Olive, I'm trying to think. I don't know with Olive. She's about to turn 3, and we spent 1 year of her life locked in our house for COVID. So and I screwed up all kinds of stuff on this. And I'm having to fix it now. Because I was a doofus. Anybody else? Another question? Most. Matthew asks, Jackson, do you have fireworks for 4th of July? Yes. The answer is yes. I have fireworks for 4th of July. I love 4th of July. Probably starting in about March. Yeah, starting in March. I go to the firework. We have a huge indoor firework store right by my house. And I go every week and I buy one huge box of mortars. Like, we're talking like 500-gram mortars. And I try to buy one box. And we're talking like a box with like 24 to 32 mortars. And I try to buy one box a week until 4th of July. So I'm going to be able to put on I'm going to be able to put on a 45-minute mortar-only fireworks show. It's going to be epic. Let's see. Most influential quote you have heard. I know these can change. I don't know. I'm going to have to pass on that one. I don't know. Any chance to flush out the descriptions of the decks on the website? I have told the stories of what inspired certain decks, and folks talk to love that. Example, the court cards for the Fed decks. Yes, we try to do that when we can, but some of them are some of the decks are really, they're pretty straightforward in terms of like the description. There's not much to them, but yes, I understand what you're saying. I really did not a very good job of this. This song annoys me. I don't mind the instrumental version. Boy, this is super annoying. But we're going to make it through it. We're going to make it through it. I got to do this, or this puzzle will not happen. Basically having to remake every single one of these stupid drop shadow layers because I did something stupid in the beginning when I was creating it. What's my first car? Oh my gosh, Peter, you had to remind me. My first car was a 1965, 64, 65. No, excuse me, 1975 Ford Bronco. It was green. We called it the Snot Rocket. Then my dad and I restored it. We painted it Ford Tractor Blue. And then I sold it like an idiot when I was a senior in high school for $3,000, and now they're worth like $60,000. So, yay, Jackson. Love that car. One of the biggest regrets of my life was selling that car. Is selling that car. My brother has a 64 and a half Mustang that we still own. My dad has a 1971 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme convertible that he bought in 1971, and he still has it. And it's mine. It's mine. All mine. Claire's favorite color is blue, I think. I should have just done it like this in the beginning. This is way easier. Why are the cards purple? You're applying the multiple attributes, i.e. what are you doing? Well, what I'm doing is I'm applying a drop shadow on each card, but I have to flatten the layer effect, which is the drop shadow, because I have to delete portions of the drop shadow so that the drop shadow is in the correct spot. So here's a good example. See this king of spades here? This king of spades has this layer right here that's its drop shadow. Now, it's on the top of all these cards, so its drop shadow layer needs to be all the way on the top, like that, so that it's shadowing, so it's casting a shadow on this card that's underneath it. But as you can see, this four of clubs, its shadow layer right here doesn't need to be on the king of spades because it's on the top. So what I'm doing is, the purple is just a layer underneath that I use as a mask. And so what I do is I create a new white layer to create a drop shadow layer, bring it to the top, do my layer style, drop shadow. Because if I just had them all as layer styles and then I merged it, all the drop shadows would be in the wrong place. So I'll create a shadow layer like that. But as you can see, that shadow layer is in the wrong spot. So I need to take the top card, select that purple card, which is like my selector, click that top layer of the four of clubs drop shadow, and then you'll notice this drop shadow disappear. And so it puts that four of clubs drop shadow in the right order within the deck. And then it's the same thing with this. I need to put it underneath this back design here. So I'm going to go here and delete. Actually, it's the opposite direction. And then, so the 4 is correct. So see how this 4's drop shadow layer? It needs to be on top. Put on multiply. Then I need to take this king selection layer and then delete from there. And then as well as this one. I don't know if that makes sense. If I could receive $1 million right now or have a penny one day, then the double the next day, double that, of course I would go with the penny for an entire month. I feel like I would go with the penny because I feel like that exponential growth would favor, the gods of exponential growth would favor me in that instance, I feel like. But what happened, the reason why I screwed up, Joshua, the reason why I screwed up is before I was using my drop shadow layer that had been flattened to delete below. And then so I was like creating these feathered selections. I'll show you in just a little bit what I'm talking about. And it's been a pain in the rear end is what it's been and what has created. I basically have to do all this work again. Usually what designates how many cards are in a deck is the manufacturer that you are using. But at the same time, you can print as many as you want. You just got to pay for it. See, I'll show you what was screwing up, how I screwed up before. If I take this shadow layer here, well, that's correct. I haven't screwed that one up yet, so I can use that one. That one's usable, which is good. Let's check this one out. That one seems okay. Let's try this one. Let's take a look at this one, see if I screwed this one. That one looks okay. Looks like a lot of these are okay. So when I feathered the selections, we weren't getting clean edges, which is what screwed you up. Doing that, this gets you clean edges. Yes, I'll show you one that's screwed up probably. Like, I bet this one's screwed up. Let's see. That one's okay. I'll find one. I bet these up here are screwed up because this is where I started. Okay, see right here? See how this white layer has a feathered edge? That's because I was using one of my drop shadow layers to select and delete from this drop shadow layer, which is no good. Now, honestly, you're probably not going to be able to tell, but there's a large portion of myself that is obsessive compulsive when it comes to design, like creating files and stuff. So what I need to do is, what I have to do is like this. I'll show you. I'll create a new layer, bring it to the top, make the drop shadow, apply the layer style, group, merge to flatten the layer style, put it on multiply. And then the problem was I was using this shadow layer that had that feathered edge, so it was creating like a feathered edge. So what I need to do now is, that's what you're seeing that's purple, is I have all these layers underneath that are no drop shadow. And so I'll take that clean edged one, then I'll select that shadow layer and delete there. Now if we look at this shadow layer, you'll see that it's a clean edge, but it still has the drop shadow where I need it. So that's what was going on. Yeah, so that's what's up. See, like this one's messed up too, because you can kind of see how it kind of goes. The image kind of vanishes. So if I take this and bring it to the top, And the purple, I just make it purple so I can see it easier. And it also helps me know, that I've done it. See right there? That's all feathered and disgusting. Bush League work is what that is. It's Bush League work. And we're not about Bush League work here at K-Dub. We are definitely not about Bush League work. We're about top-notch pro-level design and illustration only. I need some website work. I need a web developer to help me do some website work. Do you know anybody, Joshua? I want this layer here. Well, I need help. We're in the process of starting to revamp the old Kings Wild website. We're also making a new website. We haven't made it yet. We have to make a new website for our subscription because we're kind of separating them. Jackson, if I could choose from the following of 3 superpowers, which could it be? Teleportation, flying, or time travel? Man, I'd have to go with flying. I've always wanted to fly. I know teleportation is basically the same thing, but there's no no excitement in the travel. Time travel would be cool, but I feel like time travel just ends badly. Yeah, our members only site is, we're going to use a Squarespace site because they have recently added a bunch of stuff, a bunch of features to Squarespace. Oh no. That's no good. And they're really it seems to be really good for subscriptions and such. Our current website's a Shopify website. But the subscriptions in Shopify suck. All the third-party apps are horrible. And at least Squarespace has built it in natively to their platform. Oh, we're making progress. Slowly but surely, we are making progress. But these kind of jobs, they always drag themselves out, and I don't want this one to drag itself out. I want to get it done because I want to have this puppy for the holidays, hopefully. Shoot me another question. Come on. Give me something. Anything. Life. Dating advice. How to cook smoked meats. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm game. What is my go-to snack? When I was a kid, it was Chips Ahoy cookies. It's chocolate. I mean, my go-to snack is chocolate. Obviously, I love chocolate. But now I've tried to curb my diet a little bit. I'm on a carnivore diet, and my go-to snack nowadays has been beef jerky or cheese. Have a broken bone? I actually have not. I have never broken a bone before. I have been injured, but I've not broken a bone. I have a dog named Sunny, and I have 3 rabbits named Grouchy, Mr. Bits, and Maggie. Good questions. Do I hunt? No. The answer to that question is no. And it's mainly because I just don't have time nor the money to invest in doing it right. And I want to do everything like, full out. And I can't do anything kind of just halfway. So I have to keep myself. I have a very addictive personality. So I've got to keep myself in check. That kind of stuff. Ever been to Buc-ee's? They have good jerky. Have I ever been to Buc-ee's? First of all, I'm from Texas, so I feel like Buc-ee's is right under church. So church, my home, Buc-ee's. In terms of locations that I want to visit. I love Buc-ee's. What an amazing place. Yes, Buc-ee's does have a good brisket sandwich. That is correct. You are correct, Adam. You are correct. Keep them coming. Keep those questions coming. Okay, first of all, I'm answering Andrew's question about smoked meats. I'd love to hear about the smoked meats advice. Start talking about your favorite way to grill, smoke, and why that's your favorite. First of all, I'm from Texas, and so to me, barbecue is beef. Pork, to me, is not barbecue. Now, however, before you start yakking, oh, I like ribs and barbecue is pork. Before you start talking, I need to make it very clear. I love pork ribs. I love pulled pork. I love all that kind of stuff. But to me, it's not barbecue. Barbecue to me is beef. And the only way you cook beef is with salt and pepper. And you cook it low and slow. 220 degrees, hour and a half per pound. We're talking about brisket. And if you put any steak sauce or anything besides salt and pepper on your beef, in my opinion, you're an idiot and you're doing it wrong. There we go. That's what I think. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I cook brisket. I like to buy a 13 to 14 pound brisket because anything below 13 or 14 pounds, I'm going to eat every single bit of it, and there's not going to be any left over for me to make brisket and egg tacos the next morning. I get about a 14-pound brisket. I completely cover it in coarse ground pepper and kosher coarse ground salt. Like, I don't want to see anything. I just want to see pepper, and that's what creates the bark. Wonderful, wonderful, delicious bark. Then I smoke that puppy for at least a minimum of 5 hours at 220 degrees. If your smoker is producing thick, opaque white smoke, you are suffocating your fire, and you do not want thick white smoke. You want translucent, transparent blue smoke. That's how you know you got the right temperature fire, and your fire is healthy and burning appropriately. Because if you do it's white opaque smoke, you're gonna get that crappy cancer taste. But if you do it the clear, transparent blue smoke, that's what's going to get you that flavor and that smoke ring. You can't beat it. So 220, hour and a half per pound. I'll smoke it for at least 5 hours. Then I'll wrap it. Then I put it back on the smoker. And then I let it cook until it reaches an internal temperature of 205 degrees. And once it reaches an internal temperature of 205 degrees, I let it cook some more for at least another hour, because only at 205 degrees does the fat render into liquid, flowing into the surrounding beef tissue, creating the wonderful taste that you know as incredible beef barbecue. How did I meet? Let's see. Oh my gosh, tuss with the A1 sauce. You should be banished. How did I meet my wife? It's a good question. My wife and I worked together at a summer camp, a Christian summer camp called Student Life. I was a video director. She was a product coordinator, whatever that is. And I was 19. No, I was 18 and she was 23, 24. And we were in a laundry room between camps, and I told her that I have to do this again because I'm not paying attention. We were in the laundry room of one of the colleges that we were at, and I told her that I had feelings for her, and I told her that I wanted there to be more between us than just being friends. And she looked me in the eyes and she said, Jackson, I like you. You're nice. But let me tell you a story. I like Sprite. I love Sprite. I love Sprite yesterday. I love Sprite today. I love Sprite tomorrow. I'm always going to love Sprite. And when I like you, like I like Sprite, then we can talk. Because personally and honestly, Jackson, you annoy the hell out of me. And that's what she said the first time that I told her what I felt about her. So I left her alone. I did what my mom had always told me since I was a kid. Give the girl some space. Leave her alone. Give her some space. And I did that for about 4 weeks. And then about 4 weeks later, she comes up to me and she goes, Jackson, I think we need to have that talk. And then it was all over but the crying. We've been married almost, January will be 19 years will be in January. It's crazy. Good questions, though. Good questions. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. It's making this a little bit more bearable. Jackson, I see that you've added the 13th Edric deck limited edition to the cards list. Very cool deck. Planning on sneaking any other gems into available playing card list. Yes, I was going through our inventory on our website, and I saw that we had about 40 limited edition Edric decks still in inventory. But, however, the product was not active on the website, so I made the product active. Good questions, though. Good questions. Keep asking. Please keep asking. For the Lord. For the love of everything good and holy, please keep asking questions because I'm going crazy doing this stupid task. But it has to be done. It has to be done. What city would I like to visit? That's a good question. I would like to visit Paris, go to the Louvre. I've never been to Europe before. I'd like to go to Paris. I'd like to go to the Isle of Skye in Scotland. I would like to go to Vienna. I would like to go to Switzerland. Those are some places. Do I have family game nights? What are my go-tos? We do have family game night. Our go-tos, only because they're the only games that we have, are Ticket to Ride and also Five Stack, which is a game that I designed and developed, and maybe one day I will produce it and sell it. Yeah, there's actually the fantasy novel that I'm writing called The Way of Hammer and Steel. There's actually a sword maker who he actually still makes swords. A sword maker. What's his name? His company's called Castle Keep. Let me see here. But I used to follow him. Castle Keep Swords. But I used to follow him a lot, and he's this custom. His name is Rob, I think. Rob Miller. But he makes custom handmade swords that are, I think they're awesome. But he was one of the original inspirations for the book that I'm writing. So yeah. Making progress. Slowly but surely we're making progress. There's something in here that's causing problems. And it's that, whatever that is. I need to figure out what this is. Linked layers? I don't know what are these linked layers? Unlinked layers. What is happening? Is it this? There's like this little tiny fade right there I'm trying to find. Maybe it's the... Maybe it's my card layer. Let me see if it's this layer. Nope, it's not that one. Oh, this is super annoying. I can't find out what's making this thing do this. Let me just start isolating them. That's gonna drive me nuts. I think it's in, no? See, I can see it right there. It's not that one. It's this one. Get away from me, Satan. There we go. All right, let's turn this back on. There it is. That's what I wanted. God, this is so annoying. I don't even know how to link those layers. I never link layers. I have not heard of that book. There we go. Now what I need to do while I'm here is fix this poorly. Man, I really botched a lot of stuff on this file, which really annoys me. I actually have done a Civil War deck. My friend, about 4 or 5 years ago, I did a Civil War deck. I did 2 of them, a North deck and a South deck. All right, let's do a little save action. Making progress, Basically, when everything is purple, should be finished. What I should do is just I should have done this a long time ago. I should have made an action script for this. Me making a shadow, grouping it, merging it, making it multiply. The inspiration from the Shakespeare deck just came from, I really like Hamlet, and I also like Romeo and Juliet. I actually have never read Midsummer's Night Dream, so I'll have to learn what that is. But the good thing about Midsummer's Night Dream, it has a lot of characters and it has a lot of female characters, which makes making a deck easier. I'm going to have to push it pretty hard to find female characters for Hamlet. There's the Queen and such. And then Romeo and Juliet. I can find enough in Romeo and Juliet, I think. But I like the stories. They're classics. I like classic stuff. That's kind of the inspiration. It's not too late. Fine, I'll make a script. Fine, Joshua. I'll make a script. Okay. I need to. But I don't have to do it on every single one of them. That one is okay. I can put that on multiply now. Let me check this one. That one looks good. I do need to cut it though. All right. Let's see what's going on with this one here. That needs to be remade. Okay. Window. Actions. Come over here, action window. Let's close some of these. Let's make a new one. I don't know, jigsaw thing. I don't know. We'll call it the jigsaw thing. So we're going to make a new layer. Fill layer with white. Move to the top. Top again. Deselect. Layer. Layer style. Okay. Group. Merge. Put to multiply. There. Now we got our script. Okay, just throwing this out there. I'm about 20 minutes behind, badly. 20 minutes behind, but I so badly want to hear the answers to these questions, so I'll just stop with the live comments. Loving this, Jackson. Okay. Favorite book? Lord of the Rings, bro. No question, Lord of the Rings. Also the Bible, but whatever. Let's see. All right, let's see if our newly formed action script works. So, we want to select the layer and let's hit jigsaw thing play. There we go. And we're done. You didn't even see it, but it worked. Go right to deleting parts that we do not need. It actually works a lot faster. Who'd have thought me writing our action script would have been better? Should have done it a long time ago. Thanks a lot, Joshua. Thanks a lot, Joshua. Let's run that script again. Roll that beautiful bean footage. There's nothing in front of this. Steve asks, Jackson, will you and some crew be up at Niagara Falls for 52 Bush Joe Convention? I never have been to convention. I am new member. What is it like? It's awesome. It's one of the highlights of my year. Yes, I'm going. And I'm going to try to take as many of my crew members that want to go. Something is wrong. Something happened. Let's try to figure out what happened. What is this? Oh. Let's go back. Get rid of that layer. We're getting there, peeps. We're getting there, people. We're getting there. What is this? What is this stuff right here? It needs to be fixed. Looks like this layer here. All right, got another rogue. Whatever that is. Needs to be deleted. Needs to be made again. I'm getting a system that's kind of going faster here. but it's no less annoying. That's for sure. So close, but yet so far away. Dang, that action script works great. It works so good, you would think it was an action script. Amazing. Whoa. I gotta stretch. Favorite actor? Favorite actor is probably Daniel Day-Lewis. Favorite movie is Interstellar. All right, let's turn on our. Let's pull this all the way up. Okay, let's just eyeball everything to make sure there's not any shadow layers that are in the wrong spot. What is this? This looks... Need to delete that. I'm just checking to see if everything is correct. I'm also looking for the purple showing through. The purple that's showing through is what's going to be gold foil. It's another reason why I make it purple, so it's easily seen if something is inaccurate. So there's something right there that needs to be fixed. Looks like this king. I need to delete this. Okay. What's this right here? Still some stragglers that need to be fixed. Looks like this jack doesn't have a shadow layer, so we make him one and go on top. That's fine. That looks good. I think this is all good. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn on our background layer. Okay, let's turn the background layer on. Okay, let's turn on. We'll have Wizard of... I think we have... we don't have Wizard of Oz on cut sheets. I'm trying to remember what else we have. All right, let me... I want to... Where's my die line? Let me get this here. All right, let's make a little layer on top just so we can like see what the final. So we're gonna fill this with like a dark gray. Let's just go ahead and do black. Okay, make that invisible. Come here to the die line. Just gonna make a selection. Who is your favorite card designer? Save your own designs. Is there a specific artist company you collect more than others? I don't buy playing cards. Well, I don't buy modern playing cards. I collect old antique cards. My favorite designer of modern times is a Ukrainian gentleman by the name Vladislav Urko. And I think his decks, he's designed 2 decks of cards, and they are by far both my favorite decks. Of course, that are not my own. Vladislav Urko. And I think it's... All right, so we're going to make the purple. We're going to make the purple yellow so it looks like gold. Just as we're looking at things. Okay. So what we want to do now is we want to get rid of all of these purple layers because I don't need them anymore. Or do I? Just select all of them. I feel like I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to take them all. I don't have to regret anything because I can fix it if it doesn't work. All right, they're all grouped. So I'm going to duplicate the group, merge. I'm going to select, and I'm going to fill. I'm going to fill with a bright blue so I can see if I've got anything. Bring that to the top. All right, we're missing that one card, which is okay. I can just select. Okay. Now, I've got all the cards. Everything looks right. Let me show you this. I'll show you that Vladislav Urko guy. I've shown this before. Vladislav Urko playing cards. Here's some of the court cards. They're super dope. This is one of my favorite ones here where he's holding the hawk. Just check it out. You can still buy them. You can buy them online. June's deck is coming along nice. She's working on it. I'm helping her along. She's doing good. She's doing real good. All right, so I'm going to select all of this. And I want to knock this out of the background. Like that. So now I can turn the gold on. And the gold should show through. As you can see, everything that is gold or yellow will end up being gold foil. That's why doing these jigsaw puzzles is so hard. You have to put everything on the right layer, but then you have these transparent elements that are showing through. I think that might be it. There's a part of me. I've got this huge Scottish claymore. It really is not period correct to Robin Hood, but I've got this huge Scottish claymore sword that I want to take a picture of and just lay it on top of this puzzle, but it would kind of throw everything off in terms of how I've done these in the past. All right, that's a slate background. Let's all look at the slate background and see if we like it. I mean, it's just the first Legal Tender one I have is a wood background. I think the slate is nice because it's a kind of a cool color against all the warm colors of the cards, but I would like to try some other backgrounds just to be sure. Like one of the backgrounds I want to use or try is, let's see, like a leather or something? I don't know. Well, wait a minute. What if I use the green fabric texture that I used for the book box? Let's see, Dropbox. Well, I don't want to put anything else. I really don't want to put anything else on this one because the kind of continuity of this series of jigsaw puzzles is one side's just going to be the cards as if you spread them out. And I don't necessarily want to put anything on it. I like things to go together as like series. King's Wild Shorts, Robin Hood. Let's go textures. Textures, where is it at? Textures. Textures. There we go. Let's go. Fabric, there it is. Here's the green fabric I used for the Robin Hood book. Let's see what that looks like in the back. Ooh, that looks pretty sweet. That looks pretty sweet, people. Let's get it to where it's kind of tiling a little bit. Oh, this is an annoying song, if I've ever heard one. Oh, I got you, gold coins. I see what you mean. Yeah, let's try that out. I like that. I don't want to put anything on top like it's an actual object. We'll try that as well. I like that idea, gold coins, because it's, rich and, stealing from the rich to feed the poor. That kind of thing. I like it. Doing a very good job of spot healing, is it? What is my favorite instrument to listen to? Honestly, I like Uilleann pipes. My favorite instruments to listen to are Uilleann pipes and a dobro. Those are my favorite instruments. Now let's put it right here, just like that. Get this mask. I like that. It's a little bit, there's a little bit too much green. Let's see if we can find a gold coin background like C-Dub has mentioned. Let's go gold coin background. Yeah, the song that I love called Moonlight by North Shore. I'll play it for you. It's one of my favorite songs. It's on the DEL playlist. It's called Moonlight by North Shore, North Side, and it's a dobro. This is a dobro right here. There's a guitar, and then there's another stringed instrument called the dobro. The one that's kind of slidey. That's a guitar here. And when the melody comes in, right here, that's a dobro. Oh, come on. I'm not seeing anything. All right. At one point, I did a fall leaf background. Let's see here. Ooh, this is this embroidered this kind of hemp cloth is what I used as the backdrop of all the cards. Let's see what that does. It may be too clashy. You can see it. Well, I used a canvas. Let's see here. It might be pretty cool. Ooh, I like that. I actually like that quite a bit. I'm gonna try some leather because I have a leather texture that I've used for a lot of my book boxes that I really like. It's a little light in value. Let me see if I can darken it up a little bit. Well, if I was matching the tuck cases, I would have used that green canvas, because that's what I use for the tuck cases. Now, I like this. It's a warm color with all the cool greens. I don't mind this too much, and it looks pretty interesting. And it'd be fun to like put together as a puzzle. All right, let's try some leather. A leather is going to be pretty similar. I think this is the leather that I've used a lot with my tuck cases. This is going to look pretty good too. Oh man, that looks really good. Oh, and it's huge too. That's awesome. I think this may be the winner. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. It gives you a nice contrast with the cards. I like it better than the slate as well. The slate is just a little bit, just seems a little bit boring to me. All right, let's mask out. There we go. Let's see if we can do a mixture of both. Let's see what happens. So we can do whatever we want. I kind of like that. It kind of gives it some variation and some texture. But I like the leather the most. Just straight up leather. Okay. What I'm going to do now is... Okay, what is this up here? This seems to be incorrect. I'm going to delete that. Got some rogue stuff going on. One thing down here seems to be inaccurate. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to merge. This could be a mistake, but we're going to do it. I'm going to merge all these shadow layers. Don't need to do the die line. Group. Let's turn them off just to make sure. Okay, we don't need this in there. All right, duplicate that group and merge. So it appears that these here's the 4. So I'm doing this just to find little errors. So like these cards that you see, they need drop shadows. So we need to go back in. quite a bit that needed. Where's our action? Boy, this thing has been a marathon. This is what is 2 hours of this? All right. Okay, looks like this 4 of clubs needs a shadow layer. Okay. Looks like we got an error right here, whatever this is. Looks like we go 19. Okay, got that fixed. Okay. Control S. Oh my goodness gracious. I spelled gold to bloom. Ancient gold coin. This is a Spanish galleon. That would be after Robin Hood. Now that's pretty cool. Ooh, this is a Richard the Third, I think. Oh, Baldwin, Seal of Baldwin. That would be a good one. Interesting. I could make them. Oh man, I could make them gold foil too. Henry the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Henry the 8th. I want to be period correct. Let's see here. Let's go Richard the Lion Heart gold coin. Let me find it. Richard the Lion Heart. Oh, I'm in the wrong window here. Richard the Lion Heart gold coin. This is the coin I'm looking for. I could make the coin itself gold foil underneath. Oh man, that would be sweet. There we go. That's an engraving. Great Seal of Richard the First. I just need to find a good image of it. It's called a denari. Well, I want to try it at least. But I need to find something that's good enough resolution that it makes it where it's readable. I could turn this, let's see here how big this is, copy image. Let's find a gold. Gold texture. I need to find the front and the back. Oh, I want to do this idea now, but it's going to be hard. This is the back of it, this coin here. This is not that bad. These are pretty good. Dang, they're big too. Sweet. Sweet. Dang. Let's see if we can make one of these work. Copy image. paste. Oh, they're the perfect size. New. I think we just may have found a winner. Modify, contract. Let's go. 1. All right, I want to. So here's the thing. What I'm going to try to do is make these gold coins look shiny by allowing the gold foil to shine through underneath. So I need to bring them off the background like that. Then I need to colorize them yellow. Like that. Let's go pump up the levels a little bit. All right, let's expand this so we can get a few more. I like this one. Let's get one more. One more set of gold coins. These are all period correct, around the time of the Crusades. So these would have been around at the time of Robin Hood. Just saying. All right, let me separate each coin. Oh my gosh, I just realized that I'm gonna have to do the same thing with the coins, the drop shadow layers. Oh my gosh, you people. You have good ideas. Oh, it's gonna be hard though. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be... Okay. I'm gonna move this file over here so I can see it. I'm gonna take these 6 gold coins, bring them over, scale them down. I don't know. That's pretty good. That feels good. All right, let's put those right there. Now let's just spread these. And of course, my file crashed. Save this. All right, let's spread these out throughout and make sure we turn them. I feel like they need to be a little bit smaller. It's a good idea, C-Dub. It's a good idea, C-Dub. These gold coins are going to look awesome with the gold foil coming through the back and making them look metallic. It's going to be good. It's going to add a nice little kind of variation in the puzzle too, which is good. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like that. It's good. Okay. Okay, what we need to do is get all of these coins that are on top and merge them. Okay, when you get all the coins that are on the bottom, and merge those as well. Okay. So I'm just trying to think through this. So I need to delete the coin part, the coins on top. I need to just make that yellow. I need to make that masked out of the cards. Okay. And then I also need to delete all of these shadow layers as well. Thanks a lot, C-Dub, for giving me more work. Come back and find that one. It's going to be in a little bit of a pain to find. looks pretty sweet. Looks pretty sweet indeed. Okay. All right, where are our coins in the background? Where did they go? All right. I like that. It looks good. They're there. I just can't see them. Let's find them. Okay. Yep, gold coins are dope. All right, I just gotta make sure I did it right. Lord have mercy, this is 2.5 hours. Okay. What I need now is to make sure that all of the things are in the right place for me to merge. I'm gonna save, and I'm just gonna be reckless and just merge all this. Looks like it did not do it appropriately. What is all this? That's the layer shadows. That's why I saved it. Because it's not working. I gotta go back. We're close though. We're real close. Okay, let's try this again. Let's duplicate that layer. Let's apply the mask. Okay. We don't need all this junk. Let's apply that mask. Okay. Let's take all of this. Merge. Oh, I think we may have done it. We may have done it. Just checking to see if everything's correct. Everything that's red is supposed to be gold foil. Good. Looks good. Okay. So I'm going to delete. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to delete the coins. But I save the coins. And I can delete them from this layer. First, I'm going to duplicate this layer. Select the coins. And then delete the coins. Then I'm going to take this. I'm going to delete it from. And bam! Done it. That's what I'm talking about. Lord have mercy. This was ridiculous. All right, so I've got everything flattened as it should be. Okay. These are the gold foil. So I need to make my opaque white layer. So this is my opaque white layer. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I need to drink water. I haven't been drinking water, people. Okay. All right, this is the gold foil. So this is the opaque white layer. This is the CMYK. And I'm going to make the gold foil layer bright blue just so we can take another look at everything. Oh, why? Why? Why are you so stupid? Man, what a pain in the rear end. There's this one little 1 pixel wide line around everything. Now I've got to go in and paint it out everywhere. Ugh. You all better buy this puzzle. You better buy this puzzle, I swear. I swear. No. If I don't do this, there'll be a little pinstripe piece of foil on the edge of every card.
Try so hard to waste it all, waste our love before it's gone. And just like kids are cheating death, we lose our minds and hold our breaths and cut right through the
Glossy layers.
with no time for empty prayers. Always someone to defeat, but no surrender, no retreat. Try so hard to waste it all, waste our love before it's gone.
I think that's it. So that's the opaque white layer. All right, we've got the CMYK layer. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this. All right. Robin Hood jigsaw puzzle front side done. Okay. I want to save this beast. Okay, I am tired. I have to get me some fuel, some coffee. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you for virtually supporting me through this completely annoying process of making this puzzle. But I think it's going to turn out awesome. So thank you again. Have a wonderful day. See ya.